Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fun-filled episode of Face-to-Face Gaming Podcast. This would be episode number 13, lucky number 13. Wait. I'm sure 13 is a lucky number for some culture.
Yeah,
we are recording this on December the 30th, the penultimate New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I guess so, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
shit.
we're sober, which is, I guess, okay.
Well, it depends. We did get some positive praise for the drunk episode.
Jesus. You know what? Of all the things I wish we've done that I wish nobody had ever bothered to watch.
And some people like it.
Hey,
Don't ask me why.
we were good. We were good. You just went way too fast.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah, I
help that when
did.
you're drinking straight alcohol and want to pound drinks. If I pound a beer, I pounded a beer.
You pound 4 fingers of scotch.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up.
And it did.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Video games.
video
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
What you been playing?
Who are we starting with me?
Sure, why not?
Sure, because you've actually been playing a little bit of stuff.
Honestly, just a large amount of stuff. But back during the summer Steam sale, I bought
Say that 10 times fast.
summer Steam sale, 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 summer Steam sale.
You fucked it.
Oh, man. That was 5 that were flawless.
There were 3 that were flawless and 2 that were almost legible.
Fail on
Anyway,
6.
during the summer, fuck, no, I can't say it all. During the summer Steam sale, I bought. They had Assassin's Creed 3 on sale, and they also had everyone up to 3. You could buy it in a bundle for it was only like for the cost of one game, so it was like $60 for everything. So I bought that.
$60, that's like 33 cents an hour, considering those are all about 60-hour games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I finally decided I got time off over the holidays, so I decided that I'd start Assassin's Creed 1 and play my way up. And it resulted in a couple 4 o'clock in the morning nights that I wish I had back. Because I had to go to work the next day on one of those.
Ooh, jeez.
It sucked.
Yeah.
3 hours of sleep working all day in the cold. Yeah, that was... Ugh. But I did... I beat Assassin's Creed 1 in like 3 days.
Nice.
Yeah. And I didn't 100% it because fuck getting flags. Fuck those
Yeah.
flags.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably halfway through 2.
Yeah.
And I haven't played for like a week now because every time I'd play it, I'd stay up until fucking 3 in the morning. And I'm having to go back to work soon and I don't want to fuck it up yet.
I understand.
So besides that, I did buy a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be playing. But like I bought Europa Universalis,
I saw that.
which it was on for $20. Fuck, why not?
Yeah. It's a good deal for $20.
Yeah, and I bought BioShock Infinite, so I'm going to play that.
And you bought Steam Marines.
Yeah, I did buy Steam Marines. I finally got around to it. It was on sale for like
That's the Daft
$3.
Punk song, right?
Yes. Steam Marines?
Steam machines.
Oh.
Steam machines.
Anyway.
Don't even know that one.
Discovery, I believe?
Okay.
Okay.
B-side.
Anyway, it was on for like $250.
Yeah.
So there was a couple I bought. I'll get around to playing them. Considering, honestly, just with the Assassin's Creed games, I could have a lot of playtime.
Yeah, it's about a month at least.
Yeah, if I spend, and that's if I spend the same grotesque amount of time playing them that I did the first 2.
Mm-hmm.
You probably will up until you hit 3.
Yeah,
3 gets kind of...
yeah,
4, on the other hand, is right back up.
yeah, yeah. But and I know I got a couple buddies that are playing PlanetSide 2.
Actually, speaking of which, if you hear any, insane, gleeful yelling in the background, that's
Yeah,
one of
that's
them
it.
playing it
That's
right
it.
now.
Yeah, which I played it a while back, like when it first came out. It's all right. It's a shooter. Fucking run around and shoot people in the face. It's fun.
But you did the same thing I didn't play it with anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that these two, I play games with them all the time. So
Yeah, I think we all had that problem.
Yeah.
And it was bad for all of us because of that.
I fell off
I
in about a week.
I didn't
Yeah.
mind it. I just, I don't know. I found great entertainment in playing as a sniper, stealthing, and then just running in behind enemy lines and killing as many people and capturing as much as I could before I died. Like nobody else around, just me, just showing up at their spawn point and killing people. It was
Nice.
It was entertaining.
The short thing.
What the hell was that?
What the hell was that? Speaking of Daft Punk,
hey,
That was
See that?
all of my alarms. I'm on mute, man. It's an alarm.
Oh, wake up, time to go to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
speaking of which,
Yeah, I turned mine off. I'm the only person that's, well, I guess you kind of count for turning off your phone.
It's off. It's just it doesn't turn the alarms off.
Good. Very good feature.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
When you're
pretty much
doing
it for me.
anything except recording a podcast.
Yeah.
yeah,
I wonder if
yeah.
we're gonna get sued by playing Daft Punk.
nah,
Okay, we're good.
we'll be fine.
Yeah. What about you? What have you been playing?
Not a lot actually. The holidays have been a time of surprisingly little free time, which is shocking for me.
Family.
Yeah. Family and
bad.
alcohol. But mostly I've been playing some Rome Total War 2, Rome 2 Total War, Rome Total 2 War.
Yeah, it's definitely Rome Total 2 War, definitely.
2 War Rome Total.
Yes, that. You were playing that.
Yes. Not the newly released expansion, Caesar in Gaul, which I kind of want to play just because I read a lot of Asterix as a child. But no, it's good. It is more Total War. It is...
Same strategy type game.
Yeah, they've made a lot of the improvements I was kind of looking for after maybe Shogun 2, I guess, was the last one of the similar vein, because before that, it was like Napoleon and
Empire and that. Yeah.
I enjoyed those ones.
I enjoyed them too. I mean, I like the gameplay, but I did hear criticisms of people saying that the guns were broken.
Honestly, kinda.
Yeah.
But that was half the fun.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
totally.
these games are always broken in strange and
You can
mysterious
always
ways.
find something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this case, there's multiple factions, and the ones that comprise Rome
Yeah.
seem to have much higher quality units, which I guess is historically accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, the legionaries and the cohorts there was a reason they conquered most of the known world.
Yeah. They kind of kicked ass.
They kind of kicked ass, except if you're not playing them,
You get your ass kicked easily.
I don't know. I've never actually made it far enough to reach Rome from any of the other. Not because I couldn't, but because I intentionally avoid them.
Fair enough. Don't poke the bear.
Don't poke the bear. Just conquer all the little Germanic tribes, or like go back into near, Macedonia, near Asia.
Yeah.
Maybe sack Carthage.
That's a good idea.
Hell
Yeah.
with Carthage.
And, playing as Rome, it's good. You've got a lot of uber powerful, you basically turn into a threshing machine. You just kind of roll your guys into enemy units and just mop them up. It's fun.
Beauty.
As the other guys, you actually kind of have to think, play strategically.
In a strategy game?
No! Stupid little hillmen with axes. Just not as good as guys in, scale mail with helmets and shields and bathas, I believe they're called.
So everything else, all the other guys are like standard Age of Empires, and getting Rome is like getting that cheap car that you can kill everything with.
Actually, it's not the farthest analogy. No, it's good. It still, actually, it has surprising parallels to the other game that I've been playing, which I will get to, but it's the kind of thing that I bought a while ago, but heard so many kind of things that maybe required a little bit of post-release TLC that I kind of let it lay fallow for a while.
Right.
Until they patched it a bunch, which they have. And it's a lot better now from what I hear, or from what it was before, to my understanding. So they fixed a lot of the AI issues, the pathing issues, just kind of...
Oh, in Rome.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sieges are actually more or less viable now, rather than guys just kind of slamming their faces against walls.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. I've been having a lot of fun. My most recent campaign is I'm playing... Oh, crap. It's one of... Basically, the factions are rated by starting difficulty, so... these guys are the purple guys, not the historic name.
Really?
Yeah.
The historic Purple Empire.
Yes. Basically, they are in kind of what is, I guess, modern day Turkey?
Okay.
Maybe Iran? Anyway, basically kind of Middle East, near Asia. And they start with a single province, but they start with a single province that produces very good cavalry. So what I've been doing is basically recreating the Mongol hordes and just making cavalry armies.
Nice.
It works really well, except all the guys around me are kind of holdovers from Alexander's Empire, so they're all bloody hoplites, which means they're all bloody spear troops.
I was just about to say.
So it's involving a surprise amount of micro in order to successfully take on, blocks of spear wielding infantry with
You're on a
cavalry.
horse, yeah.
Yeah, so basically it's, flank with melee units, send the missile cavalry straight up the middle to kind of break up the formation and harass. If I can, kind of break their lines up and then send them in from the behind, just kill a bunch of guys, pull out, do it again.
That's
Hit
hilarious.
and run, harass them to death.
Considering that cavalry have been known as the flanking unit because they're fast and mobile.
Yeah.
And you're having total swap. That's hilarious.
It's a lot of fun. That game is... If you play in Rome, you get the kind of the classic Total War infantry battles. You kind of open up with ranged. You kind of you harass until your skirmishers are being threatened. They pull back behind your lines.
Yeah.
Then the infantry moves in.
Yep.
They beat each other up for a while. Whoever's got either more or higher quality troops
Wins.
breaks the other guys, and then you send the cavalry in to mop everybody up.
Yep.
It's good. There is a few problems with the actual battles themselves when you're controlling the army is fun. It's a lot of fun, but every now and then you will have created an army that is so uber powerful that it basically isn't worth the amount of time it takes to load the map just to crush the enemy.
Yeah.
So they have the option of auto battle.
Oh, yeah.
Where it just
Does the math.
It does the math, except it doesn't do the math very well.
Oh no, that's one of the things that they've never done right.
It's worse, I think, in this because there can be such a discrepancy in the quality of troops, or not necessarily the numbers.
Yeah.
That if I've got like an 800 strong cohort of Roman, legionaries and praetorians with some cavalry and whatever that are all, upgraded,
Armed to the
uber
teeth.
leveled, experienced, battle hardened veterans, and I'm sending them up against, say, 12 or 1500 loincloth wearing, axe wielding, tribesmen from the desert. Not that that's not racist, right?
No.
Okay,
No.
good.
Everybody wore loincloths back then except for the Romans.
Yeah.
Who wore togas, which are like a really big loincloth.
Loincloth with a shirt part.
Well, half a shirt.
Yeah.
I haven't really mastered these sleeves.
Anyway.
That was more of a Renaissance thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so, 800 scarred and battle-weary veterans versus 1,200 screaming but completely unarmored
Berserkers, yeah.
Yeah.
fanatics.
Yeah.
My guys, if I load the map up, will mop the fucking...
Destroy them.
They will... The ground will be fertile for years with the blood that will be shed.
Oh, of course.
But... And I will lose like 40 guys, 50 guys.
Yeah.
But if I try to do the auto battle, it will say, at the very best, I will have I will have like a 40% chance of winning, which is like a close defeat.
Jesus.
So
What the hell?
unless you are so numerically superior and so
yeah.
qualitatively superior that there is no question as to who might win, the auto battle basically doesn't work.
I've got a funny story regarding that. When I was playing in Empire, I had I don't know, it wasn't a very large army. I would say, let's say a couple infantry regiments, 200 dudes. And I happened to be up against one cannon unit. 6 groups, like 6 cannons, three or four to a cannon.
Yeah. Like
And
30 guys.
Yeah.
None of whom are armed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're armed with cannons.
Yeah.
But they're cannons. Anyway, so I had to, I had this battle, and the auto said that I would, just barely win, if that. Massive casualties of, there's no fucking way. So I loaded up the map, and so my guys are in one corner, they're in the other corner. I'm just like, okay, guys, plug up your muskets and just run the fuck over there.
Yeah.
And I just put everybody in a full-blown tilt. And I think I lost, 2 dudes.
Yeah.
Because, it was just, literally, there's 30 of them. Just stab them.
Just get close. Get close and stab.
Yeah.
Basically, as long as you don't group up.
Yeah, exactly. It was just okay, why does like that was the thing.
Yeah.
It was like on a Braveheart, just like line the hills. Like,
Yeah.
it's only like 1 or 2 people deep, but it's like forever and just go.
2 ranks deep advance.
And it worked. It worked.
Oh man, I really liked cannons in those games though, Napoleon and Empire, just because they were so OP.
Oh, they're extremely OP.
Actually, everything in that the lethality in those 2 games specifically ratcheted up so bloody high, just because everybody was using muskets.
It was a fun game.
Yeah. Speaking of lethality, though, I guess that segue works.
Is that a segue?
Yeah, it'll work. Battlefield 4.
Ah,
Again, a game that came out incredibly busted.
Oh shit! It's a game by EA.
It's a Battlefield game. Battlefield games specifically. I mean, no matter who's making them or releasing them, just
They're always buggy at start.
yeah. I mean, not quite as bad as MMOs, but close.
Yeah.
And this one was worse than normal.
yeah, I heard.
Yeah. But that being said, hasn't crashed once since I came back a week ago or so.
Yeah. Well, you quit from when you bought it up until
I
a
bought
week
it
ago.
when it came out in November or whatever, and then basically played it for a couple hours, experienced a crash every other game, lost 5 or 6 hours worth of progress, and said "fuck this."
No kidding.
So they've the problems they were having from both client side and server side.
Yeah.
So I mean, discounting glitches and bugs and all that shit, just straight up crashes could happen on either side.
Yeah.
And it doesn't store your progress, like the XP or unlocks you'd made in a match, until the match is over.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So I kind of got fed up with that.
No
Yeah,
shit.
no shit. Yeah.
Yeah. But that being said,
It's good now.
it's good and it's fun. It's a hell of a lot better than Call of Duty Ghosts, which I also played when it came out and then quickly fell off of because it's a step back in almost every possible direction from the previous Call of Duty.
Wasn't surprised.
Oh, you know what? I understand and even appreciate the many faults of the Call of Duty franchise, but they're good Twitch shooters. I mean, they are correction. Up until Ghosts, they had been pretty good Twitch shooters. I mean, Black Ops and Black Ops 2 specifically were things I spent a lot of time with, but
Yeah.
Ghosts was just not. I have nothing except opinions about it, but
Yeah.
I kind of get the feeling it suffered greatly from trying to have to be rushed to release for like new consoles while simultaneously being released on like 4 platforms or whatever.
Yeah. Well,
No way.
between the new
1, 2,
console,
3, 4, 6, 5 platforms?
did it come out on the Nintendo platforms? Probably not.
No.
There's usually some. Actually, I think it did. Some. Well, no, I mean, 2 last gen consoles, 2 new gen consoles,
And the
PC.
PC. Yeah. So 5 for sure.
Yeah. And
Let alone if they also had Mac in there. But
they haven't done a Mac. I don't think they've done Mac since like Call of Duty 2.
wow.
I remember playing Allied Assault on a Mac though. Medal of Honor. Where the fuck did that franchise go?
Down the toilet.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
the hell did Medal of Honor?
They came out with Warfighter.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I played it. Wasn't good.
No.
No. They tried to make it realistic. And by that I mean modern day. And by that I mean they tried to make a Call of Duty game. And by that I mean they didn't make a Call of Duty game.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. Battlefield 4 though. It is a game not unlike any other Battlefield game.
Are the bugs gone?
They are. I haven't experienced anything that I considered to be game breaking or even particularly detracting.
Okay.
That being said, I've never liked the style of Battlefield quite as much as Call of Duty. I've always been like a fast-paced Twitch guy. Go, go, go.
Yeah. Well, you're fucking good at it. So.
I
Never play a first-person shooter with this guy. He will win. Like,
I don't know about that.
No, he will win.
I'm pretty good.
He will win.
All right.
He'll fucking win.
I hear a live stream idea.
I totally hear a live stream idea.
Okay.
Just a side note, I'm pretty sure I remember when you were playing Call of Duty maybe 4, is he didn't even have a gun. Like I'm pretty sure like for the entire time I watched, it was like probably 10 minutes of just standing in his room watching.
Yep.
And the only way he killed somebody was either he shot them directly in the head, like headshots all the time with a handgun, or he stabbed them. Mm-hmm. That's it. Like, I don't need no shotguns or assault rifles. I'm fucking...
The original Modern Warfare had some really good handguns.
Yeah.
That and the Scorpion. I was really good with the Scorpion. Or as I guess it was the Klob. GoldenEye.
Yes, it was the club.
Let's come back to that game. Love that game. Anyway, yeah, as I keep trying to say,
Yes.
Battlefield 4. It is It's good. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It is a good waste of time in between, Samurai Gun and other things.
We have been playing quite a bit of that just between me, you, and Drader.
Yeah.
Like, just randomly, because...
Hey, guys, want to go play some Samurai Gun?
Well, we've all been off.
Yeah.
There's not very often that all three of us are awake and functional. And home at the same goddamn time. Like, very rarely.
We literally work staggered shifts.
Yeah.
There's very few hours that we're all in the same place.
So it works out. Yeah, we have been playing Samurai Gun. It's been fun.
Yeah. We don't like it nearly as much as other games.
Yes. but
it's still a very good game.
It's still a very good game. Actually, survival mode specifically is something I found to be very useful if you're trying to get your timing down, because that game is all about timing.
Entirely.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And ping pong.
And ping pong. We should.
I love ping pong.
Watch a video on that and
just because of ping
scroll
pong.
to, I don't know, it's like 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
There's actually, we discovered a couple other maps that are really fun for that.
Sweet. We'll have to do that again later.
We will.
Yeah. Anyway.
Battlefield.
Yeah.
Well, I've been playing it. I'm enjoying it. This is the third time I've said that.
Yes.
Predominantly, I've never been a big vehicle guy.
Really?
I mean,
isn't that kind of one of the main selling points of Battlefield?
Yes.
Which is one of the reasons it's never been my preferred franchise.
Fair enough.
What? What's going on?
There was a slight freeze in Audacity. We're good.
Oh, it's good?
No. And we're back! And by that I mean Battlefield 4!
Oh, Battlefield 4! Okay, we're done with Battlefield 4.
Oh.
Which I think we're...
That was the 5th time!
I know, it's just not going to happen.
No, end it.
Okay.
So I guess we should move on to see what Mr. Alex Thompson is playing.
Well, let's see. There's been quite a bit over the Christmas holiday.
Yeah. I didn't know how much time he got off, but...
Well,
Not counting sickness.
I was about to say, I took one day off, and then it ended up...
I'd still not be happy.
Audacity's still not good.
It's doing the same thing.
Fuck.
Why?
Why did it work for the first 20 minutes?
I don't know. Okay, that seems a bit happier.
Okay, we're going?
Battlefield 4!
God damn it.
Anyway, what have you been playing, Thompson?
Okay. So, my one day of off work turned into an entire week of sick days and awful flu.
And coughing up blood.
Coughing up blood and just being a really terrible person to be around because I was contagious
As
and awful.
opposed to the rest of the time.
Oh, ouch. Anyway, so... and the video podcast for that one.
All right.
So, let's see. We'll start from the top. Finished up my XCOM Enemy Within playthrough. And, And by finished up, I mean stopped playing because I died again.
Yay, Iron Man mode.
Jesus Christ, that game is fucking tough. I've really come to the conclusion. I'm gonna do a full write-up on it, but the short version is that this is essentially New Game Plus.
Nah.
That's what it really is. There's more units, more enemies, a whole new faction to worry about, and that's really the whole thing. The gameplay is the same. You go through the same motions.
There's just more stuff.
There's just more stuff, and that's really cool. Is it worth buying? Well, that depends.
Did you like Enemy Within?
I did.
Rhetorical question for the audience.
Oh, well. Too bad. I answered it.
Yeah, to hell with your rhetorical questions.
I'm answering these goddamn questions because that's what I do. Anyway.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, so if you liked Enemy Unknown...
I did.
Then you will like Enemy Within. If you're into that game and you want more of that game...
I got the wrong enemy. That's my problem there.
You're talking like the original.
Never mind.
Okay, if you like Enemy Unknown from 2012, then you will probably like Enemy Within from 2013. It's more of the same with more cool stuff. It's still the same gameplay, but you have more levels, more enemies, more stuff, more everything.
Shiny medals.
Yeah. Shiny medals. Medals are a thing too. That's just kind of nice.
I'm sure I could find honestly, what I found most enjoyable about that game was naming all the people I know and then seeing which one of you guys died first.
It was Alex. Yeah. Alex died first.
Kill the racial minority.
Anyway, so there's that, and be on the lookout for a full write-up on that eventually. Let's see. There were a lot of games transferred back and forth over the Steam sale.
Fucking Steam sales, Jesus.
Yeah.
I've avoided this one thus far.
I was doing good. I was doing so good. And then I was like, I just got a bunch of money for Christmas. Fuck.
I understand.
I've only spent probably $50 though.
That's
so,
not bad.
honestly, and I picked up 3 or 4.
There you go. There you go.
Anyway,
a friend of mine bought me the Swapper.
Hey.
yeah, I saw that come up on the sale. Little spaceman dude, right?
Yeah.
Spaceman dudes.
And I wrote a review on it, and I posted it online today.
I haven't read it yet.
Me neither.
A lot of people haven't. Anyway.
Most of the internet.
We're so little. Please pay attention to us.
Please.
I'm cold and there's wolves after me.
No. But it's a good game.
Yeah.
The art style is absolutely incredible, and normally I wouldn't go on about it, but...
Was that the one that... I can't remember if it's claymation or kind of clay or found objects.
Both?
Okay.
It's mainly clay.
I was right both ways.
Yes. It's mainly clay. And it's not claymation, because that implies animation
Okay,
with clay, but more digitized clay that is then animated with whatever engine they're using. It's cool.
Do you finish it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I finished it, actually, Athena and I finished it in one run.
Oh, jeez.
Really?
Wow. We marathoned it, and it took about 3-ish hours.
Okay. Yeah, I bought that a while ago. I've been meaning to play it because I understand it's kind of got some interesting elements to it insofar as its representation of the mechanics, the in-game mechanics of how you're actually making them clones.
Yeah, and there's ethical questions brought up too.
Ethics.
And, the debate of consciousness and what is it.
Whether or not piling on top of the dead bodies around you is a viable method for traversal.
Well, that's Life Goes On.
Yeah. I played that at PAX. That was good.
But anyway, it's a fun game. The puzzles start out not too bad, and then they ramp.
1 dude. 2 dudes. 3 dudes.
Actually, no, you always have access to 4 dudes. 4 extra dudes, I guess. So you have 5.
And you can make them dance.
You can make them dance. But, yeah, the way that you're given a level to play and how you have to approach it changes over time, and sometimes it'll be like, there are 2 switches in these holes. You have to have dudes on them. It's like, okay, now you're down to 2 extra dudes. Good
Now
luck.
you have 2 dudes to do whatever else you need to do to get out.
Well, once again, you have 3 dudes. Because
Oh, right. 5 plus 1.
the question really
Plus
comes...
1? 4 plus 1.
4 plus
4
1.
plus 1. 4 plus 1. Because, yeah, the question of consciousness and what you are and who you are comes up a
You
fair
mean
amount.
an omnipotent, all-seeing, all-knowing, removed third-party deity?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm Brennan.
You mean a video game player?
It's like also in the video game. Also, you're playing as Brennan, apparently.
It's a good game.
But,
Based
yeah.
on my life.
I
Let's
hope
see.
not.
God, you don't want that.
No? Okay. Well, maybe I'll play it and then make those decisions.
I also didn't post it in the review, but there's a decision at the end of the game that I had to sit there for a minute. It's the only real decision in the game, and it was just like, what do I do? I don't know. And I mean, like, not really big consequence or anything as far as I know, but
Red, blue, or green?
it's not like that.
Now I'm angry. God damn it.
Sleep. You're fine.
Blue or green.
You're fine.
Screw you, Alex.
Let's see.
Oh,
what
we
else?
didn't actually introduce ourselves at the start of this thing.
Yeah,
We haven't for a couple episodes.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Tells you how often I
intro-
pay attention to these shit.
Whatever. I think I called you Thompson at one point and you Alex just now, and I introduced myself as Brennan, so we're good.
Success.
Meta introduction.
We're all good.
All you have to do is scroll to like 45 minutes.
It's part of the fun of watching these videos is determining who the fuck we are over the hour.
Yes. We change, actually.
Yeah. If you pay attention. Yeah.
I'm sure I want to put this on.
No,
fuck
you really don't.
It's actually not a bad hat for you.
No.
It helps if your hair was slightly cleaner.
Oh, my hair is clean. It's
Or
just
rather,
too long.
yeah.
I need a haircut.
You
really
know,
bad.
I think you should do the Samuel L. Jackson.
What? Shave my.
There you go.
Do I?
And
Do I
now we're endorsing Johnny Walker.
Excellent. Isn't that a good idea?
Can
Hey,
say
if I get a free bottle of Johnny Walker Black, I'm a
Can I say motherfucker now?
Yes, you can.
Motherfucker.
Excellent. You can't say it anymore.
Give me
now.
my hat back.
Yeah, I'm in dire need of a haircut. Hence why I wear this thing rather than my usual hats, because this keeps my hair more
Contained.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Continue on.
Let's see. Start a new game, Europa Universalis.
I don't know if I want to install it. Like, I bought it because I know I'd like it.
Yeah, you do.
Because I know exactly how it's going to turn out.
I know. You're going to play it
you
until 4 a.m.
crying, 3 in the morning, cutting yourself.
Not cutting myself, just trying to, like, honestly, some of those nights, it's like, I wish I had something to put me to sleep like that. So I could just be like, I could either play Assassin's Creed or I could drink this little vial and actually get a good night's rest.
Heroin.
Oh,
That's the solution.
how did I not know?
But
I just need some
I'd just
super...
sneak up behind you and beat you over the head with a phone book.
that works.
Okay.
That works.
Hey, Brett, sleep.
You're just going to hear from the other fucking Brunswick. God damn it. But anyway.
See, because I think if I do play it, I'd have to play... I feel the need to play Crusader Kings up to a point where I could...
Do the
Import your
conversion.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would recommend that just because it would be really cool and it would have this long, epic build-up.
Yeah.
But
But...
that would be like weeks of games.
Weeks?
Weeks.
And butts and cats and butts
And butts and cats.
and butts and cats.
I played Crusader Kings for probably about a week. I started at the beginning, and I didn't make it very far. Even that's the one thing I didn't like about the game is that I spent like 50 hours of gameplay, and all I did was I conquered part of Africa.
Yep.
It wasn't even the nice part of Africa.
No, it wasn't. I didn't even make it to Egypt. It was like Ethiopia down. That's what I owned.
Who are you playing as?
I have this tendency in games, like Risk is probably the best, way to look at it, is Australia. That's me. I camp out in Australia. And I wanted to find that, so
Yeah.
I picked the bottom corner of Africa that you can play, like right by Saudi Arabia there.
Yeah.
That's where I started. But I also wanted to play a Viking, so I was the Viking king of, like, Assyria.
Yeah, that's why you had problems.
No, it was good. No, I made it, and once he died, he was, I was the only Viking there. So eventually I became a normal, that area of the world type person. But
You mean a sheik?
no, I wasn't a sheik.
Black?
No, what the fuck was my? Maybe I was Middle Eastern, but I can't remember what the hell I was. I was like,
Normal.
Saudi?
That part of the
well, I
world.
couldn't
Sunny?
remember what the fuck I was.
Way to go.
I wasn't a Viking.
Okay.
So you only remember white guys.
What? Oh, really? Really? Fuck this, I'm out.
Anyway. Okay, I'm desperately trying to think of other games that I've been playing. I know of other games that I've got.
Yeah.
I got Dust and Elysian
That is a
Tale.
cool game.
Yeah, I got that too. I played it for like 2 hours and enjoyed it, and then never touched it again.
Yeah, pretty much. That was the same thing for me. It was,
My defense was a Steam sale thing, though.
yeah, so was mine. But it was cool. Like, the art in it is cool.
all done by one guy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
The little fox thing,
Yeah, your companion sprite,
yeah, got irritating after a while.
just the voice.
Just the voice.
Yeah.
It's very squeaky.
Well, I'll look forward to that.
Combat's fun in that thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. Like I said, with the Steam sale and, well, being sick too, it's been a flurry of activity going back and forth and what I'm getting and what I've played. And I played a lot of Spelunky. I'm still on that game. It's probably my game of the year, honestly.
Spelunky.
Yeah.
It's not really. Didn't come out this year.
Well, PC it did.
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought it came out.
It's been a long year.
Yeah,
It's been a
I
long
guess
year,
it
man.
has.
There's
Jesus.
Rogue Legacy. That came out this
Intro
year.
4, Grand Theft Auto, Need
Honestly, what we probably should have done for this podcast, seeing as it's the 30th, is probably we should have just done a game.
It's not coming out until next year anyway.
That's true.
True enough.
Also, that required a lot more planning than we put into this.
Yeah,
Very little. I pretty much showed up and we just did it.
well, it didn't help that between Christmas and I had stuff going on last night, so we couldn't do our usual Sunday thing.
I'm working.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't have the option of planning. It's just, all right.
Fuck it, who's free?
I'm free,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
free, and Alex won't be completely angry at us for waking him up too early.
Actually, I mean, the reason why we had the last week off was the fact that no one was around.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, hey, this is a good opportunity. Why don't we take a break? You know, it's Christmas, whatever. It's fine. But it was like, holy shit, like, no one's available. I think I was the only one.
I was drunk for most of that.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Christmas.
It's
The most wonderful time of the year.
you know, a good man once said, Christmas time is about getting drunk and stoned with your friends and family.
Who was that?
Ricky
Oh.
from the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
But
Oh, Canadiana.
anyway,
honestly, there's a lot of drinking at Christmas.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Kinda.
Rum and eggnog.
Well, you got anything else?
nothing really comes to mind.
Hopes for the new year?
Get more popular?
I'm just talking more specifically about video games.
Faster
I
than
mean,
Light. Faster Than Light expansion comes out next year. Early next year.
yeah,
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, because they're porting that to the iPad finally, and
Yeah.
they're bringing all the changes that they're bringing into the iPad version back to PC.
Yes.
No,
Good.
it's going to be cool. There's new race and new weapons and all sorts of stuff.
Metal race.
Yeah, they eat things.
Oh,
And-
really?
And when they're...
As
yeah,
opposed to all the races that don't.
they eat metal things. And I don't know, maybe the rock guys don't eat things. You ever think of that?
Yeah.
No, actually, I haven't
about
really
the-
put that much thought.
What about the beings of energy?
Yeah.
I assume they consume energy of some sort. That could be considered eating.
But eat implies this rather
No,
than...
it doesn't. It can imply.
Plants don't eat sunlight.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. They absorb it.
Obviously, you never took biology.
Anyway, yeah. The only bad thing about that is those new race guys. I can't remember what they're
Do you have
called.
to unlock them?
Probably. You probably have to. Of
course you do.
I haven't looked too far into it, but if they are in the same room as, well, if they're in a room, they absorb the oxygen in that
As
room.
opposed to in space?
Yes. Yeah. If they absorb the oxygen, like if you have some and
They
you attack
oxidize?
yeah, if you attack something in the room, like you attack another ship,
Right.
the existence of those guys in that room will take the oxygen out of the room.
So
Holy shit.
those guys are like the ultimate boarders?
Yeah. No
Probably would
kidding.
be, depending how tanky they are. But
Yeah.
They're metal!
Well, I'm sure they'll.
Unless it's aluminum.
I'm sure they'll balance it out.
Aluminium.
Well, it depends on where you're at.
How culturally fond you are of use.
But
Cooler.
but I'm sure they'll balance it out.
probably, yeah.
But that seems rather OP.
It was cool. Some of the stuff is cool.
That's a good game.
That actually scares me for going up against them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if they board, you're screwed.
And they don't.
I'm guessing they don't have to breathe.
no, they don't
then.
need oxygen. So, like, even their
You can't
ships.
vent.
Yeah, you can't
Oh,
vent,
no.
and you can't. Like, if you try to invade their ship, or you just try to like the wonderful way of just destroying the oxygen supply and watching so you can get more stuff. You can't do that to them.
No, you can't. And you can't do the typical defense of hiding in the med bay.
And venting the entire yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you can still hide in the med bay. It's going to take a bit longer.
yeah. And you're probably going to get screwed.
Probably.
That'll
Mind
be
you, when do
interesting.
you not get screwed in that game?
But once every 1,000 playthroughs.
Who here's actually beaten the last multi-fucking tiered boss?
I have.
More than once.
First time through. It was in
Oh,
his
yeah.
place, but I beat him. He was
Okay.
coaching me, but I still won.
That was okay. That was probably the best experience I've ever had playing FTL. So we were pretty inebriated, and he had never played it before. I had to get up for whatever reason to go to the bathroom or something. So he was playing my current game, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's do a game, but I'm gonna tell you what to do. and it was essentially he was in control of the systems, and I was like Captain Kirk, like
telling me what to attack.
What you were doing? Oh, what the hell? It's not Space Team. What the hell's that other game?
It's similar. Well,
Shit.
it was similar to Space Team because there was a lot of yelling.
There was a lot of
No,
yelling.
no. There's actually a game built for either PC or I believe tablets where you basically play the bridge crew of a nondescript Star Trek-like ship, where you've got one guy, manning weapons, the helm, shields, engineering, all that kind of shit.
And one guy telling everybody
And
what to
one
do.
guy who has no direct control over any system, but is the captain.
He just has like a list of
yeah.
things that are coming up.
And anyway,
Find it.
yeah,
We'll talk about it later.
You might have to find that one and send it to me.
I did. I put it in the Google thingy.
Really?
Like 2 weeks? More than that, like 2 months ago.
Huh.
Anyway,
Interesting. Okay, well, I'll look for that. That sounds
Anyway, he coached me.
possibly starts with a V.
cool. All right.
Bleh.
Well, that's 126.
And I'm not even sure about that.
Yep. But yeah, that was an absolutely enthralling experience because it was just like, okay, pause. Now attack this room. Now move over there. Then take that guy and go over there. And okay, now unpause and do this. And it was like hectic, like
Yeah.
on the edge of our seats, like tension. And
We
yeah,
won.
We won. And I don't know how long did it take, like an hour?
Yeah, about.
But I mean, it was fantastic.
And
the
honestly-
best way to play it.
Honestly, and since then, I've won it once. Since I bought the game.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, FTL, kind of a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't bought it, you should probably buy FTL.
2013,
especially
year of the roguelike.
yeah, especially
actually-
with the new one coming out. So,
Yeah.
well, the expansion. It's free.
And if you've got an iPad or possibly a Nexus device, I'm not sure if they're bringing it to
I don't
anything
know.
other than
I think it
iPads.
was just iPads.
I think so.
I don't think they're going Android.
So if
but-
you got an iPad, pick it up. It'll be great on that.
Yeah, no kidding. Actually, that is made for that game.
well, this piece of crap could probably run FTL. So,
Yeah.
probably.
Actually,
Probably.
it's pretty low specs. So, really, if you have a computer, buy FTL.
That's
hours of it.
I will tell you that right now. That is a total recommendation. I stand behind that.
actually fuck it. That's how we'll end this. Recommend one game people should buy. I mean, this isn't going to be our strictly. We're going to do something for Game of the Year.
We have to.
After the year is over,
Yeah.
well into 2013, because 2014 rather, because I'm going away until
Yeah.
like the middle of January.
Yeah.
But fuck it, for just right now, recommend one game you think somebody from 2013 that you think somebody should buy.
Rogue Legacy.
Why?
Because it was Rogue Legacy. It was simple and it was fun. Like, it was load up, run in, hack as many things as part as possible, try not to die. If you do, upgrade what you can, continue on, and just keep going and going and going and going. It was highly addictive, and it was just fun as hell.
Yeah,
Like, really,
I agree.
when it boils down to it, with a game,
And it's
like,
also
you
got New
take
Game Plus.
yes,
New Game Plus Plus.
yes. When I always look at a game, when it boils down to it, graphics are good, sure. The art's cool, sure. But when it boils down to it, if the game's not fun,
Give me that feedback loop.
Yeah. And that game definitely hit it.
yeah. As long as it's fun.
I
it
agree.
was fun.
That is a good recommendation. How about you?
Splunky.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know you've been playing tons of that. So
Well, I wouldn't say tons, but I have been trying to do the daily, which is one of the biggest reasons why I absolutely love that game is the fact that there is the daily challenge. That game, with the daily, increases its longevity until you
Because now you can
get
be like-
absolutely sick of it.
well, because then having something in there that lets you go, haha, I'm better than other people is very, appealing.
Especially when you're on the same playing field for that one level. And then you can go back and say, oh man, did you see that one area where all the spikes and then all the bats and whatever, blah, 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 blah. I mean, that social aspect really does make that game something else. And I mean, it doesn't help. Well, it does help that the platforming is very tight. The enemies are varied. There are so many different strategies to that game that...
And
1,001 ways to die.
yeah,
Pretty much.
If you fuck up, you're dead.
But I mean, like, there's so many ways to be good at it as well. There's going and killing all the shopkeepers and looting everything. There's
High level play.
high-level play. There's ghosting, which you run around the ghost because the ghost turns the gems into diamonds.
Does he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because when the ghosts come, we run away like fucking
That's
children.
because it touches you, you die.
Uh-huh. And then, well, I mean, even the eggplant.
What the fuck is the eggplant?
Case in point.
Yeah, I didn't get past the
Okay.
first level in Spelunky.
You know what you need to do? You need to look for Bananosaurus Rex's solo eggplant run. It is one of the most amazing videos I've seen on YouTube.
Solo eggplant run.
It is so good. I will link it. It's like an hour and 20 minutes, and it is absolutely mind-bogglingly incredible.
Just like him doing a full run?
Full run through hell. Also, there's a secret ending with hell. If you didn't know. Well, I haven't made it past level 1, so...
Well, I
I've
should
seen
say,
it.
I've seen
I
it.
haven't beat it, but I've seen it.
I haven't seen it. Well, I've seen it personally, but not on my computer. I'm working on it. One day I will make it to hell. But anyway, that's my game.
Spelunky, Rogue Legacy, both available for multiple platforms at this point.
yeah.
Yep.
For relatively cheap.
Yeah, pretty cheap.
Because fuck it, apparently we're all hipsters.
Yes, we are.
Let's pick another indie side-scrolling platformer. Gunpoint.
All right.
Yeah. It is. Again, I think I actually wrote a review about it.
Yes, you did.
Way long ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. It is what I kind of consider to be kind of the perfect point between gameplay and narrative. There is I'm not going to say a rich narrative, but a well-written narrative.
Yes, it is.
That's funny as hell, but that you can ignore completely to absolutely no detriment to the game itself.
Yep.
Like, literally, you can... There is a skip conversation button where it just hangs up the phone and puts you in the level. I mean, you're doing yourself a disservice if you do that, but if what you want to do is jump on dudes and punch them in the face forever. It lets you do that. And I really enjoyed the puzzle mechanics. The cross-link I thought was really clever. It was simple enough that you could brute force it. Just, single linkage systems where you just kind of do one thing at a time and progress slowly through the level.
Yeah.
Or you could kind of be...
Artistic?
I would almost say non-Euclidean. And kind of basically make a Rube Goldberg-esque death machine where the act of flipping one light socket causes a guard to shoot another guard, which causes a hand scanner to go off, which causes a door to open and hit the guy that shot the other guy, which causes to knock him out, which means you can just walk in and the lights turn off and then the elevator comes up
Yeah.
and goes ding.
Like they do.
That's actually an achievement.
Really?
Yeah.
So as knocking yourself out with the door. That game was made by a former games journalist who probably made enough money to quit that job.
Yes.
And it shows. It displays very few of the faults that a lot of games could. And I really enjoy that. And you should play it. And it's short and it's cheap. And by
Actually, all the games we mentioned are pretty cheap.
And, well,
short to a degree. Mine's short. Certainly.
Yours is short.
Basically, yours are infinitely replayable.
yeah.
Mine's a contained experience, let's say.
That's what I was going to say. Why didn't you say FTL?
Because we talked about that enough and it didn't come out this year.
Didn't it?
Pretty sure it came out last year.
Are you sure?
Nope.
I'm going to check that.
about
right meow.
Welcome to ADP Gaming, where we kind of know what's going on.
Where we definitely play video games.
We
Anything else?
Shit.
Okay, let's see here. FTL came out
Shit.
last year. You win.
Sweet, sweet vindication.
All right. Fair enough.
That being said, those being our singular recommendations for games you should play this year. Is there anything else we want to add before we wrap this up?
Not right now. I need to plan it. Well, I mean, there's been so many goddamn games.
Yeah, like when you think even just knocking out the like the mainstream titles that came out, your
Your Assassin's Saints.
Assassin's Creed,
Your
Saints Row,
Assassin's Saints Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, like shit like that. Like
No, I'm trying to make a name out of this.
oh,
Assassin's Grand Creed Row. Grand
4.
Creed Row. Actually, this is a year 4 as well.
Yeah.
4 Grand Row Creed. I got nothing.
Okay.
Moving on.
Or even like there were so many huge mainstream games, and then there's also been so many of these indie games.
Burgeoning.
Yeah,
Thora.
like especially now
cornucopia.
that
Other words that mean a lot.
yeah, like I didn't really get
bunch.
too far into the whole indie ideal until you guys kind of brought it up, right? And that was really kind of the start of this year.
Yeah.
And especially, it's been seeming to be ramping up faster and faster of how much you can get on like Steam, which is the biggest way to get games, I'd say.
To us, certainly,
to
as
us,
PC
for
gamers.
PC gamers, yeah. So, like, it's huge. Like, I don't know, just the level that it's gotten to,
Yeah.
where if somebody wants to make a game, anybody can make a game and market it now. It seems,
Yeah,
right?
with the the distribution of Unity, the free availability of Unity, at least in some form,
Yeah.
the Game Maker being increasingly popular, although being surpassed by Unity, the relative streamlining of the greenlight process on Steam.
Yeah.
Sites like Good Old Games, Green Man Games, Dizura,
Yep.
or even things like Kickstarter, which got
Kickstarter?
like huge this year.
FTL's a success story from that. I
Yeah.
mean,
Indie Game Store.
off
Humble Bundle.
of PC. Oh yeah,
The
Humble Bundle's a huge one.
yeah.
I mean, the Sony's relative attempt to focus on indie gaming for the PlayStation 4, Microsoft's general clusterfuck an attempt to have some indie presence on the Xbox One. They're trying
They're trying, but they're failing so goddamn
a
hard.
little bit. But anyway, yes, the indies are in a increasingly unique and viable position to achieve mainstream success, quote unquote, without the sheer luck, quite frankly, that would have taken before now.
Yeah.
I mean, for every Spelunky, you've got games I can't think of.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
So yeah, actually, that is arguably one of my predictions for next year. Is that it shall continue to see the rise of the indie.
Well, like I said, especially on the PC, between
everything.
things like Kickstarter,
Open platforms, yay!
yeah, and even things like the whole early access on Steam too, right?
That's something I'm of two minds about.
I know. I understand but still, it's there,
Yeah.
and that was something that really didn't exist.
Not widely.
Not to the point.
I mean, that was the kind of thing that a dev team could try and do by themselves through their own website.
Yeah.
With usually fairly mixed success.
But now it's on Steam, and which is Valve's like monster machine of PC gaming.
Steam
Steam.
machine. Callback.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
Let's wrap her up.
Let's wrap her up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you will not be seeing this before the end of the year, but that being said, we, all of us here, would like to wish you a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year's.
Sure, why
Something
not?
like that.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays
All
and
that.
assorted other non-Christian festivities if you're,
I'm celebrating the Steam sale this year.
let's all just kneel at genuflect at the altar that is Gabe Newell.
Yes. Bask in his glory.
Bask in the reflected savings and glory.
I like it.
And with that, let us sign off for this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Shit.
so.
2013 is done, gentlemen. It's been a hell of a ride.
Yeah.
See you in 2014.
See you next
See ya.
year.
Bye.
Actually, literally see you next year because this is going up next year. Hi from the past. See you guys.
Bye.